Hey everyone, it's Deb from Locked Up with History and the National Crime and Justice Museum at the Geelong Jail. Back in here today, I've just closed up, but I thought I would do a quick video on our governors. So if you've been to the National Crime and Justice Museum, you will know that you come into our shop, where you talk to our lovely staff and pay your money to come in and have a look. It's also, we have a small souvenir shop with a lot of products on sale, including my book, in her words. But what I want to talk about today is that this was actually the governor's office. So at Geelong Jail, this was the office where the governor was. This is where the governor is the guy who's in charge of the prisoners and of the staff, ensuring that everybody is obeying the rules and regulations. Now, the office would have looked a little bit different over the years. We know in the earlier days, some of the governors would have had the 4 death masks of the executed men from Geelong would have been on display, such as, if I can turn around, this guy. This is James Murphy. So this is the second last man executed here at Geelong. And then we know from a description in one of the newspapers that these were sitting on a shelf in this office. The other thing that would have been in this office is things like the rules and regulations and any of the circulars that came in from the penal department telling them how they were supposed to do things, or if there had been any rule changes, stuff like that. So that was the governor's job. Now, the reason I want to talk to you about that is I've just started, Rob and I have just started a new project, and it comes off the back of the donation I was talking about yesterday. That where we got the stuff from sale. One of the lists on that is a list of the governors. Now, one of the really interesting things with doing research in this field is the prisoners are actually easier to trace than a lot of the staff. So what we decided to do is to try and document all of the governors that were in the Victorian jails at the moment. We're only going to concentrate on Victoria at the moment. And this is where I kind of would like your help. So if there's anybody that's watching this video who happens to know of any of the governors at any of the Victorian jails, and when they were governor of that particular jail, if they want to drop me a message, they can either DM me through whatever platform you're watching on, or you can send an email through to lockedupwithhistory@gmail.com. I would be very, very appreciative. So I'm putting together a database at the moment, so of all of those governors. We have, I think, the most of them from Geelong. I've now got a pretty complete list from Sale. Although there's a few gaps in there. But for any of the other jails, and like I said, if you've got any information on any of the governors, I'd love to hear from you. So yeah, get in touch. Thanks. Bye.